Good evening and welcome to the first ever Blue Ribbon Bash virtual gala to benefit Therapeutic Writing, Inc. I am TAMMERA BOLLMAN, the Executive Director, and we have some exciting things to share with you in tonight's event. You will meet the newest member of the Therapeutic Writing family, hear about a new partnership, meet our award-winning recipients, and best of all, see the familiar faces of writers, volunteers, and staff. Now let me introduce Paula Evers, our event chairperson. Paula.
Thank you, Tamara, and welcome everyone. First, I'd like to extend our sincere gratitude to our top sponsors. At the champion level, we have the Woods Charitable Trust. At the blue ribbon level, we have Mike and Debbie Tirico. But I'd like to thank all of our sponsors for their generous support. Secondly, I'd like to remind everyone that our auction is still open. If you need a bidder number, follow the auction link at the bottom of this page to the Bidder Register Now button. Good luck and have fun.
Thank you, Paula. If a picture is worth 1,000 words, then a video must be worth 1,000,000. Jen Beyer is our Education and Outreach Coordinator. Jen, will you tell us a little bit about what we do here at TRI?
Here at Therapeutic Writing, Inc., we teach adaptive horsemanship to people with disabilities. Our facility is specially designed to be accessible for people with disabilities. We also have specially trained horses, specially trained volunteers, and specially trained staff that allow us to provide high quality education in horseback riding and horsemanship to people of all ability. Our goal here is to make horseback riding and equestrian sports accessible for people with disabilities, and part of that means that they do not pay the full cost of what it takes to actually pull off a lesson. So the cost of everything that we do here is subsidized by generous donors. Becoming aware of adaptive sports and aware of equestrian sports as an adaptive sport. We believe here that people of all abilities should have access to sports and recreation, and the more people understand that people with disabilities want access to the same activities that able-bodied people might enjoy, the better our mission becomes.
It's so much easier to understand what happens here at TRI when we can see it in action. We recently met with Dr. Okunlami, the Director of Adaptive Sports and Fitness at the University of Michigan, to discuss a potential partnership with U of M. We are thrilled to have him as our guest tonight. Please allow me to introduce you to Dr. O and his adaptive sports team.
Good afternoon. I am Dr. O, the Director of the Adaptive Sports and Fitness Program at the University of Michigan. I am proud to then introduce you to our adaptive sports program and looking forward to our partnership. A little bit of information about me. I was an All-American track athlete at Stanford before going to medical school here at Michigan, and then I started orthopedic surgery residency at Yale. I unfortunately suffered a spinal cord injury during my residency, which left me paralyzed from my chest down with minimal use of my upper extremities. I then had 2 surgeries, was blessed with some motor return, and did inpatient rehab at the Rehab Institute of Chicago, which is now the Shirley Ryan Ability Lab. There I was introduced to the world of adaptive sports, which is something that I'd never known before. These are sports for individuals with disabilities, but in reality, the way that we have seen it is that these are sports for everyone to be able to then participate together. Individuals with disabilities have just as much of a desire and a right for physical and emotional health and wellness, and the Adaptive Sports and Fitness Program at the University of Michigan is doing just that. So I want to introduce you to some of our student athletes and individuals that have supported this program. They'll say a little bit about you, and then we'll wrap it up. Start off with Catherine.
Thank you, Dr. O. So I'm Catherine. I have the physical disability called cerebral palsy, and I found my way to track and field, adaptive track and field, when I was 13. And I just wanted to talk about what adaptive sports means to me. I think that it means opportunity and friendship and leadership and confidence. It's allowed me to go to international competitions and represent Team USA, be a Paralympic high school All-American, and now a collegiate athlete at the University of Michigan. It's really changed my life and given me a new perspective about what's possible for me. I'm able to be a representative for other people with physical disabilities, and I hope to be an advocate and worthy of this position. So thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to speak. This has really changed my life.
Hi, my name is Chris. I'm a wheelchair tennis player. I've been playing tennis for about 8 years. I come from a family of tennis. My dad went to school for professional tennis management, so he got me into the sport. I've had a great opportunity to represent Team USA as a junior and now as an adult on the under 25 team. I've gotten to travel nationally and internationally at different tournaments, and now I get to say I'm a collegiate athlete at the University of Michigan.
Hi, my name is Eric Rebesniks, and I'm the program manager for the University of Michigan Adaptive Sport and Fitness Program. The reason why I love adaptive sport so much is because I'm a firm believer in how sport can be a vehicle to bring people together and really unify people. And adaptive sport does just that, and that's why it motivates me to make adaptive sport accessible for everyone.
Hi, I'm Jimmy Devaney. I'm a resident in physical medicine and rehab at the University of Michigan. My first exposure to adaptive athletes and adaptive sports was in the wake of the Boston Marathon bombings and seeing amazing athletes overcome adversity and just bring a whole city together. I'm here now just getting started, but I'm honored to be part of such a tremendous group of people and can't wait to see where we go.
Hi, I'm Matt Fritzy. I had a C7 spinal cord injury when I was 18 from a diving accident, and I've found adaptive sports not too long after, and I found the great possibilities and the camaraderie with the others, teammates, and it's been a true blessing in my life to be able to stay involved and kind of realize the benefits and overall enjoyment long term of what this can bring to your life and the big impact it can mean. So I found the most kind of passion in wheelchair tennis, and that's what I'm going to be pursuing my time at University of Michigan as an athlete and as a master's student. And I'm just glad to be a part of the team and to really move forward with the greatness of adaptive athletics.
Hi, my name's Caden Baxter. I have played sports my whole life. I've been involved in multiple different sports from about the age of 3 years old. But when I was 15, I had a spinal cord injury. And in my area, I did not know about adaptive sports at the time. So I felt a real lacking in my life. And I was blessed to be introduced to Dr. O and to adaptive sports as a whole. And I just think it's an awesome opportunity for people with disabilities and without to let some steam off, to be able to focus in an area and to excel. And it's just something that I was really lacking when I first had my injury. And I'm so grateful to be a part of this program and to see where it goes.
Hi, I'm Spencer. I was born with a disability called spina bifida. And so to say having a disability has been part of my whole life, but I didn't find adaptive athletics until I was 8. When I found wheelchair basketball, and that moment completely changed my life. And I've been playing basketball now for 18 years. And I can't fully express how grateful I am for the opportunity at Adaptive Athletics has brought me, not only with the people I've met, the experiences I've had, but it's helped me become the person I am today. And so I love seeing our world grow, Adaptive Athletics grow, and the opportunities come for so many more people the same that I had.
Hi, my name is Alex Sala. When I was 2 years old, I had my right leg amputated. My primary sports are basketball and tennis. I have started playing adaptive sports from about 8 years ago when I was still in high school, and it completely changed my life for the better. I think that adaptive sports gives people the opportunity to become a leader among other people within the student community, as well as giving them the opportunity of being able to travel across the country, meet multiple different people, and get many opportunities that they wouldn't be able to have before.
Hi, my name is Johan. I'm a PM&R resident here at the University of Michigan. My first encounter with adaptive sports was as a medical student playing quad rugby. And since then, I've been hooked. As Dr. O said, I believe that sport is something that should be afforded to all, whether you have a disability or not. And adaptive sports is a great way to also bring us all together so that we can all have fun and get to know each other and get to really understand each other's experiences as well.
Thank you, everyone, for sharing your experiences. Without further ado, I would like to announce that as of this past week, the Para-Equestrian program at Therapeutic Riding Incorporated is the newest member of the University of Michigan Adaptive Sports and Fitness program. And so therefore, we will be providing opportunities to student athletes around the Ann Arbor community that are interested in para-equestrian to be part of this group that you've seen right here. So the opportunity for access to physical fitness and adaptive sports should be afforded to everyone. And therefore, we're looking forward to growing this partnership in wheelchair basketball, in track and field, in tennis, and in para-equestrian, and in all the other sports that exist, that we can give people an opportunity to be a leader, to be active, to be healthy, to have fun, the same way that individuals without disabilities have the access to. One of the catchphrases I use is disabusing disability, to demonstrate that disability is not inability. And every single one of these young men and women that you've heard from today believe that, and we're looking forward to people joining this team. And therefore, we're happy to have you all at Therapeutic Riding Incorporated as part of our team. So have a wonderful weekend. Pleasure to work with you all, and go Blue.
We are incredibly honored to welcome the University of Michigan as a powerful partner in mission. Thank you, Dr. O and team, and welcome to the TRI family. Jan Vasilius, our program director and equine manager, has been the face of TRI for a long time. She has welcomed new students and watched them grow in skill and ability. Tonight, Jan is going to introduce the newest member of the TRI family. And here's a hint, this one has 4 legs.
I'd like you to meet Spin Doctor. He's a 13-year-old registered Arabian gelding. He is owned by Paul and Kathy Smoke of Moki Arabians in Britain, Michigan. They have graciously offered him to us on trial. Spin is a multi-talented horse who went from graded stakes racing to a U.S. National Arabian Sport Horse Championship. We hope that he will enjoy his new life here at TRI, where we hope that he will join our para-dressage team.
Thank you, Jan, and welcome Spin Doctor. Isn't he gorgeous? Liz LARIN, our Board of Directors President, will be presenting TRI's annual awards to 2 very, very worthy supporters. First is our 2020 President's Award. Liz?
As president of the board of Therapeutic Riding Inc., it is my privilege to present the President's Award for 2020. That award goes to the person or organization who has had a real impact on TRI and supported TRI in a special way. This year, I'm happy to announce that the award goes to the Woods Charitable Trust. The Woods Trust is a philanthropic organization that supports a wide variety of causes, including promoting excellence in the lives of people with disabilities. The Woods Charitable Trust has been a great supporter of TRI in a lot of different ways. For example, they have been a matching donor for our Trifecta campaign, including this year's, which was the most successful Trifecta campaign we've ever had. They've been a major sponsor of our events like the barbecue and like this Blue Ribbon Bash today. And they've provided gift cards for our volunteers. So for all those reasons, I am very happy to present this award to the Woods Charitable Trust. And here to accept the award and share some thoughts with us are 2 very special people, John Battista, the contact for TRI with the Woods Trust, and his mom, Linda, who is a TRI volunteer. So with that, I am very pleased and very proud to present the Woods Charitable Trust with the President's Award for 2020. And I would ask John and Linda if you would like to say a few words.
Thank you, Liz, so much. And again, thank you very much for having us on to accept this wonderful award. It is absolutely a great honor to receive the President's Award from TRI. As you noted, I'm joined by my mom, Linda Battista. She was really the original person that introduced us over to TRI, along with someone that I've worked with and one of the founding members of the trust as well, Karen Powell, who had us had my mom come visit TRI and experience what it's like to be a volunteer. And it's really one of the first experiences we had with TRI from a volunteer standpoint. And she, from the very first time she volunteered, it was just such a wonderful experience. And I think one of the strongest parts of TRI's mission is the volunteer program and how well it operates and how many volunteers are part of the program. So from that first visit, we really fell in love with the organization, and we have been so proud of how well the matching fundraisers have gone on the trifecta, including this year. So congratulations to all of the staff that have been a big part of fundraising and being a part of the trifecta for this year in 2020. And again, we're just so delighted to be honored by this wonderful award. And I also want to thank Jan and Kathy DeRue for their time spent with us, really having us become part of the TRI family. And Linda, would you like to make any comments as well?
Well, I just want to say how much I loved TRI from the moment I walked into the door, and we got a tour of the barn. We met Jan, and we were all just blown away. When I went for the volunteer orientation and learned how to be a sidewalker, participating with that, and really meeting the riders and working with them. I just love it. It's just so special.
Well, we think you're pretty special too, Linda. Thank you so much. And thanks to the Woods Charitable Trust.
Congratulations and thank you, John. Did you know that we have more than 200 trained volunteers? That shows how committed our community is to the people we serve. Volunteers are the boots on the ground that put our mission into action. Liz LARIN will present the 2020 Volunteer Award. But first, let's hear from some of the volunteers themselves.
Hi, my name's Chris. I volunteer at TRI because I love it. I love the riders, I love the horses, I love every part of it.
Hi, my name's DJ. I volunteer at TRI not only because I can feel the impact that I'm helping to make in people's lives, but because I can feel the impact that they make in my life as well. I never cease to be inspired by the participants and the volunteers of TRI.
Hi, my name is Lynn, and I have volunteered at TRI for 2 years. I volunteer at TRI because TRI and its family fill my heart every single week.
I'm Leah. I've been volunteering with therapeutic riding since 1996. I volunteer because I love what we do there. I love seeing the joy and the success every time.
Hi, my name is Shannon Carr, and I've been a volunteer for 4 years, and the reason I volunteer is because it creates a true and genuine happiness.
Hi, my name is Michael, and I've been a volunteer at TRI for just about a year, and I volunteer because helping others makes me happy.
Hi, I'm Kitty Burkhart. And I'm Katie Burkhart, and we've been volunteering at Therapeutic Riding for the past 18 years.
We love doing it because it's so much fun helping the kids, working with the horses and with the whole team. It's a win for everyone. All the smiles are worth it.
Hi, my name is Sarah. I've been a volunteer at TRI for 6 years. The reason I volunteer is that I love the camaraderie between the riders, the horses, and the volunteers. It just feels like family.
This year, the Golden Horseshoe Award for the Volunteer of the Year is given to Bob Cecina, a volunteer who has had a great impact on his riders for over 20 years as a volunteer with our program. Bob is everything you would ever want in a volunteer. He's patient, he's kind, he is respectful of his riders' abilities while being right there to support or provide a little help where it's needed. Bob can be matched with any rider in the program and provide just that right amount of encouragement and help. Bob has been a great supporter of our Trifecta campaign over the years and a great ambassador for TRI. Bob is a quiet, unassuming guy. That's his style. But underneath that quiet exterior is a wicked sense of humor that he deploys at just the right times. Maybe the best example of his wit is his perennial Halloween costume, which consists in its entirety of a name tag that says Luke Sidewalker. That's it. Bob, I couldn't be happier to give you this award this year. With that, I present you with the Golden Horseshoe Award.
Well, thank you, Liz. Thank you, everyone, so much. I feel so privileged to work at a place as special as TRI, and what makes it great is all the wonderful volunteers, the staff, the horses, all the riders. I just loved getting to know them all these years. Especially starting from the top, Jan, thank you so much for all you've done. Jan kind of sets the tone and shaped TRI into the kind of place we want it to be. Special shout out to Jeremy for taking such great care of all our horses. I've seen so much good that happens there every day, and I truly get more out of it than I put into it. So love my Thursday nights, miss them so much. Looking forward to the time when we can all be together again, back as normal. But until then, as my good friend Luke Sidewalker would say, may the horse be with you.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Bob. Your dedication is surpassed only by your enthusiasm. Next is my favorite part of this annual event, our 2020 Spotlight Rider. No one tells the TRI story better than a rider and their family. Robert and Debita Graham, welcome.
Let's go over Michigan.
Okay.
You think you can do that now all by yourself?
Yeah.
All right. A down center line.
Okay. Whoa.
There's a look that a person gets when they are just filled with joy and confidence. I get to see that every single time Robert mounts Dobbs and gets settled in the saddle and says, "Walk on, please." I see that every single time. And it does my heart good. So much of Robert's life and my life outside of our home was focused on his disabilities and his serious health issues. But life at TRI is different. At TRI, it's about acknowledging, fostering, and celebrating his abilities. And that has been life-changing for both Robert and I.
What is your name?
Puppet Twam.
How long have you been riding?
Nothingness.
Who's your favorite horse?
I ducks.
And have you made any friends here?
Oh yes. Okay, wait up. Ventus, Maris, Santos, Panis, Sammy, Siki.
And go over your green and white pole and your blue and yellow pole. All the way to B, please.
Okay.
No cutting.
Okay.
Over Ohio State and then over Michigan. You got this.
Mom.
There you go.
The instructors at TRI learned about Robert's abilities and his challenges, and then they tailored his instruction to meet those challenges and help him to strengthen those abilities. They did it all with joy and humor, and always, always with Robert's safety and the safety of the horses and the volunteers in mind. TRI does this not only for Robert, but for every single rider. This approach has changed Robert's life beyond the TRI farm. He loves coming here, he loves riding, he loves interacting with everybody here.
And what do you do here at
Veterinary, I swim, the attack, versus, active, such, active, help to me, such as, I swim.
One time after Robert had finished barn chores with Jeremy, they walked to the end of the aisle. Robert turned around, put his hands on his hips and said, "Very good, very good." Jeremy smiled at him, said, "Yes, it looks great. Good job, Robert." And then the two of them just walked off talking sports. I am so grateful for everyone here at TRI, the horses, the staff, the instructors, the volunteers. They have truly blessed our life, and I am very grateful.
On a horse, Robert is not disabled. He's an athlete, practicing his sport, gaining physical, cognitive, and emotional strength, and creating a social network, a posse of his own with friends and role models. TRI didn't give Robert anything he didn't already have. We simply showed him how to find it. This is your chance to change a life. Your gift of support will empower more riders to find their own hidden athlete. You have that power, and now you have that opportunity. Please click the donate button and give generously. More lives will change because you are stepping up. I'd like to thank everyone for making time for this evening's event. Thank you for your support. You are the best.
Before we leave, I'd like to thank everyone who donated a wonderful auction item. We couldn't have done this without you. The auction will remain open until 7:30 this evening, so you still have time to bid. And remember, every dollar that you spend goes towards supporting our riders.